YouTube family, the Maverick in this space again. And please continue to do the right thing. You know what the right thing is. Continue to do the right thing. Anyway, it's been a little bit of a concern for my face today. See it here? Concern that? Are that a concern? Or that the drama book say? What's concern? Anyway, our world 200 meters champion, Sherica Jackson, pulled out of her second proposed season opener this weekend. She's supposed to run up in Florida and she pulled out of the 200 meters. About 30 Jamaican athletes were down to compete and meet there. And Sherica, the big gun herself, pulled out of the 200. And remember now, Sherica had earlier pulled out of a local meet where she's supposed to drop her season opener as well, So the second pullout over what, 2 weeks for Sherica Jackson. And obviously the Maverick, I tried peep over some fence. In fact, I did peep over some fence. And then I attempted to peep over some other fence. What can I tell you? Boy, all me see around over the fence them appear closed doors and sealed lips. Nobody not say nothing. So it left the Maverick now to start extrapolate. I say, Sherica Jackson or any major athlete pulling out of a meet, it must come down to one of three things. It's either injury, either strategic, or business. Straightforward. Either something wrong physically where, she feel a tweak or something and she say, all right, rest it another week. Or it's tactical, maybe somebody in the race so she don't want to race so early in the season. Or when we say business, maybe your appearance fee and your compensation. All right. Now, your guess is as good as mine. But obviously, when something like this happens, the first thing your mind think about is our physical health. Because athletes generally pull out of meets when them compromise physically. We don't know what to Sherica people. We have no information to suggest anything wrong with her in terms of her health. So we just open the discussion to the possibilities of what might or might not be the reason for she pull out. And outside of Sherica, Shakira Richardson, the American starlet, she is supposed to run the 100 meters up on the same meet of Florida and she pull out too. So this pull out thing and whatever the reasons that they are that could apply to Sherica are the same reason that apply to Shakari. Because it's either it's health related, business related, or it's strategic. But it's not a good look though. I don't like when early season we see the athlete them start pull out. Because one thing it signifies is that all is not totally well. Whatever the reason is and the specific reason is, something is not right on some front. No, let me change that. Something is not right somewhere there. Right? See? And we have to just hope and pray now. Especially, well, if either one of them still. So it's not injury. And hope say one of the other reasons why them pull out. The meet are going to go on still and the whole of Jamaicans are going to run. Yeah, the Clayton twins is supposed to meet Shakira at the 100. They'll be still competing, I think. And a lot of MVP athletes, instructively, are there to compete as well. In the 200, I think, the Jamaican Natalia White is supposed to race against Sherica in the 200, but that not going to materialize because Sherica pulled out. Sherica herself put out a tweet saying that regrettably she won't be appearing at the meetup in Marimar and blah, 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 blah. But she gave, obviously, no details and no reasons for the pullout. We don't like the pullout though. This is an Olympic year. And national trials are one now. One more. Where are they now? April, May, 2.5 months away. Call it that, roughly. We want everything for smooth. Yeah, and you remember how much Sherica raced last year? From the season start last year, Sherica running. She started run 60s from last year and she run. Maybe Sherica competed so much last year and made so much money. People don't like when we mention that something. Well, she made a lot of money last year. Yeah, remember I said to a world championship here last year, no? See, made a lot of money last year and she competed a lot last year. So maybe, strategically again, she has scaled back on the amount of races where she run this year. And as we say, Olympic, we are talking about now, you know. Shericka don't have no individual Olympic title yet, you know. A legacy we are talking about now. So, you know, say this season now she have to manage the season. She and our camp, which is the MVP camp, have to manage the season strategically. And when we want to accept it or not, you know, Shericka, in terms of athletes and their earning power, Shericka the real cash cow up at MVP. So maybe them just a scale back and a look on legacy this year. I want to ensure, because Shericka not supposed to lose at 200 there, you know. If she turn up healthy at the trials and at the Olympics in Paris, that 200 medal put on. We don't can't give me the 200 meter medal right now, maybe just push it in my pocket. And when Shericka come back from the Olympics, me give it to her. And that is how sure, and the surest medal that. Me don't know Gabby Thomas them are going to do. Me don't know where, you know, anybody else are going to do. If we stop Sherica Jackson from winning that 200 meters. So maybe, you know, Frano and the MVP team and defend the legacy because you want your top athletes to have an Olympic title, you know. World Championship title is fine, you know. But Olympic title are the real deal. So again, we just have to keep our fingers crossed. Say the pullout is not what the pullout generally is about. Because pullout, you know, generally when an athlete pull out, you know, especially at this stage of the season, is because them have to pull out. Now, if them have to pull out and them pull out, that means there's something serious why them pull out. So we just have an open praise that the pull out is not a typical pull out, and it's a pull out that she could afford to pull out without being a serious reason to pull out. See? How me sound? The Maverick sound poetic. I'm just a ramble and a rant. Eh? I hope we're excited by the imminent arrival of the big Olympic Games coming up, you know, in the summer, you know. Yeah, man, we are look forward to that. But we can't believe, you know, when I was a youngster, and I used to look forward to the Olympic Games. No, sorry, when I was younger, I used to look forward for the Olympic Games. The Olympics used to take long for coming up. You realize for the past about 3-4 Olympics, them just come so bam, 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 bam. Eh? It's like every other year is our Olympic Games now. Not just the other day we have Olympics. And then now you're kind of discombobulated by the World Championships now. Because of the COVID, we have some backup World Championships. So instead of every other year, the World Championship, they did it every other year. And then now, psychologically, you're kind of, you know, in a little grey era between the World Championships and the Olympics. So it kind of feel like the Olympics are run every year too. I mean, one confused the way they are, you confused too. It's a good confusion though. We love it either way, whether Olympics or World Championships. But in the meantime, I'm Twitter, you weren't begging for no. Keeping the fingers crossed. Because no information now come from over the fence. Just keeping the fingers crossed, say everything is good with Shericka. The tweet she put out never suggested anything wrong. She never really gave away anything in the tweet. She just said, unfortunately, I'm not going to compete this weekend. Boom, argument done. And you know the Maverick which I read between the lines. When we peep between the lines, not never the between the lines. Anyway, YouTube family, the Maverick out again. Again, and again, and again. I'm going to do the right thing. Please continue to do the right thing. See? Maverick out.